Hello guys, this is Ritter Photo House with another review of vintage Russian lenses, and today I will talk about Jupiter-21M prime lens of 200 millimeters of focal distance and with maximum aperture of f/4. So let's start to talk a bit about this lens. The disadvantage of this lens, I would say, it's quite huge. It measures 17 centimeters, and here the diameter is 8 centimeters, so it's quite huge. And also you should consider the weight. Its weight, as you may see, almost a kilogram. So this is a disadvantage of this lens. Let's talk about technical specification. As I said, it has 200 millimeters of focal distance and maximum aperture at f/4. The focusing ring is very smooth and it turns almost 300 degrees for very precise focusing. Minimal focusing distance is 1.8 meters and maximum, of course, infinity. Depth of field scale here shows the values, and the aperture values here, the maximum 4 and minimum it's 22, as you may see here. So there is also a switch for automatic and manual aperture modes. This is basically, this lens has M42 mounts, but I converted this lens for Nikon cameras with changing flange focal distance, so it's fully compatible with Nikon's and it is available in my eBay store. What about diaphragm aperture? So it has, as you may see here, 8 blades iris, and it forms like it's quite weird shape when stopped a little bit, but after it's more or less regular here. Also it features built-in hood, which is very useful because this lens has a single coated optics. If you pull the front part of the lens like this, it becomes a hood and it helps a bit to handle properly counter light. What else I can say about technical specifications? The angle of view at full frame cameras is 12 degrees. Of course, for example, for crop factor cameras it will be even less. So also the resolution power of Optic is quite high. It's in the center it's 40 lines per millimeter. On the edges it's 30 lines per millimeters. It has 4 optical elements in 3 groups. And original, as I said, it has M42 mount, but this one I readjusted for Nikon cameras. Strong and weak points of this lens, in my point of view. So strong points, very well built, sturdy, heavy duty, built only from metal and glass. Nowadays it's hard to find such quality, especially for this price. Second advantage is a smooth and precise focusing ring, turning almost 360 degrees, allowing to get precise focus on the object. Another advantage, built-in hood, it helps in some situation. Quite fast for its focal. What else I could say? and quite decent image quality, especially considering lens price. Unfortunately, this lens also has a weak points. The major weak points, there are two basically weak points that I found. It's the weight. Its weight is almost 1 kilogram, and it has only single coated optics, and contrast is quite low in some shooting situation, especially when shoot in counterlight condition. Otherwise I didn't find other flaws from this lens. So I've made a test, as I said, using the D600 full frame body, and just right now you can enjoy some test shots as well as the charts showing sharpness, distortion and vignetting of this lens. It's quite a really short review because there is nothing more to say about this lens. You just need to try it, and if you are looking for good long focal lens for your Nikon, I think this is right choice for you. This is Retro Photo House. As usually, we are working for you, for your satisfaction. If you want some tested and cleaned photo equipment, please visit my eBay store. Thank you, goodbye. Wide open sharpness is quite good, practically no distortion and very light vignetting. When stopped down to 5.6, lens starts to show excellent sharpness, no distortion and no vignetting. When lens is stopped down to 8, it keeps showing excellent sharpness, no distortion and no visible vignetting.